everyone, today I wanted to do a video showing you guys some of the skincare products that I use on a daily basis, and then some that I use when I actually have acne breakouts. My skin is acne prone and I've been working on it for a very long time, and I feel like I finally found some things that actually help kind of control my acne and kind of keep my skin a little bit clearer. And I've mentioned before that I love the Philosophy skincare line. I think they make great cleansers. The Purity Cleanser is great. The Microdelivery Exfoliating Wash is a really great exfoliator to use, but I found some other cheaper alternatives that are very good and very comparable to that if you don't want to pay the price for it, because Philosophy is expensive. So for my daily, which I'm going to do first, I use the Aveeno Active Naturals Ultra Calming Moisturizing Cream Cleanser, and it looks like this, and this is very good for those of you who are very sensitive. If you have redness just a little bit, I usually get a little red around here, and I see that, you know, it's kind of common in a lot of people, and it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. But if you do have a little bit of redness, you want to use things that are very soft and very gentle. Nothing that's too harsh or too abrasive that can cause more redness or irritate what's already, you know, the problematic areas. So this is soap-free, fragrance-free, hypoallergenic, and it's non-comedogenic. I said it right, which is all the good things that you need in a cleanser. Unfortunately, this one is not made for acne-prone skin, so this is what I use basically every morning and every night in conjunction with something else from Aveeno, which I'll show you here in a minute. And it's a great cleanser. It's very soft. It's kind of like a, if I can show you here, just like a very milky color. It's kind of thick when you put it on, and it feels very moisturizing. For a scrub, if you want to stick with the Aveeno Active Naturals, I use the Skin Brightening Daily Scrub. It's a gentle, gently exfoliates for even tone and texture, and I'm actually running low. I can see the light kind of shining on it. It's right about here, so it's about time for me to get a new one. And again, it's oil-free, hypoallergenic, non-comedogenic, and soap-free. It's very gentle enough for you to use every single day. And again, this does not have any acne solution as far as salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide, which are the common ingredients for acne cleansers. So that's the scrub that I use. Sometimes I use it every day, sometimes every other day. But I absolutely love the Aveeno Clear Complexion Daily Cleansing Pads. Now this does have salicylic acid, and it's 0.5%, so it's a good thing because it's not as harsh. Most of the salicylic acid is going to be about 2% that you can get. You may find a few products that have a little bit more, but any higher than that you would need a prescription because it's very concentrated and can be very harsh on the skin. Salicylic acid is meant to basically dry out your acne and kind of clear up the skin, so you will see a little bit of drying, some flaking, which is part of the skincare regimen if you have salicylic acid in your cleanser. So basically, I've showed you guys these before. It's been my favorites. I've been using this as probably like my third or fourth tub of this. They're just like soft little clouds. I love them. They have a soft side, and then they have another side that's a little bit kind of rough that you can use to kind of exfoliate as well if you don't have a scrub that you use. Now, for products that I use when I have an active breakout, I do use a cleanser that has salicylic acid in it, and that is the Dermalogica Clean Start Wash Off Foaming Face Wash for face, back, and chest. And you can get these separately. I get these at Ulta. I don't really know exactly the price range of this. It is a little bit kind of expensive, but not as expensive as the regular Dermalogica line. So this does have salicylic acid, has botanical extracts to help regulate oil production for those of you who have oily skin. And it also has orange peel, which helps energize and refresh the skin. So this is what I use. I'm almost out of it, so when I see that I'm breaking out, or, you know, I have some agitative, you know, pimples that just won't go away, I will start using this instead of my Aveeno cleanser that I showed you earlier to kind of help, you know, speed up the process of the healing. Now, I also like to use a mask every once in a while, and the one that I use is the Formula 10,006. I have two different kinds. The first one is a Deep Down Detox, which is a mud mask with orange and bergamot in it. So this is, you know, feels kind of tingly. It basically opens up the pores and extracts all the dead, you know, skin cells, all the oil, all the, you know, just the dirt and all that nastiness that goes deep down in the pores that can cause blackheads. It basically kind of helps lift that to the surface, and when you wash it off, you'll see a difference on there. So I really like using this one, and this one, it's really thick and it's hard to kind of squeeze out, so you'll be kind of messing with that for a little bit. Another one that I've been using for a very, very long time, actually my husband introduced me to this. It's the Queen Helene Mint Julep Mask, and this is basically the nasty green one that you can find, and it looks like that. It's pretty gross, but this does work. I use this, for example, if I have, you know, some blackheads on my nose, I'll just put just this on my nose and I'll wipe it down and I'll see a difference instead of using those little peel things that you buy from, I can't remember, Biore maybe, I think it's the brand. You could use this all over your face, or just like I do, wherever I see, you know, some, you know, problematic things that I do not like on my skin, I'll use that and just let it dry, and then once it starts to kind of feel like it's cracking, then you can go ahead and wipe it down. And then follow up with your moisturizer or any topical acne products that you want to use. Another thing that I use from Dermalogica is the Bedtime for Breakouts. I usually put this basically on active pimples. If I'm picking at my skin, which I shouldn't be doing anyways, it's not a good thing. If I do, then I will put this on. This has 2% salicylic acid, which is the active ingredient in this. And basically this is for, you can use this every single day at night, and basically while you're sleeping this is working its magic to kind of get rid of it. It does work, but I found something else that works a little bit better, and you can now get them this size at Ulta. They're usually where you go to check out, they have like this little fixture thing where it has like little travel size things, so this is good if you travel. It's a really small convenient size to throw in your makeup bag. Another product that I really, really like is the Mario Badescu drying lotion, and it's the one that has the liquid and then the pink sediments at the bottom. And you do not want to shake this solution, so I would recommend, if you want to try this, go to the Ulta store and buy it, and just literally hold it on your way home and do not shake it, because it says do not shake. So if you want to order this on their website, you can. I don't know if they'll package it, you know, special packaging so it does not shake. I mean, you know, usually UPS and the post office, they don't really care, they just toss packages anyway, so you will probably end up getting it kind of shaken. So, you know, you just keep this just like that. I just sit it underneath my sink and I make sure that nothing is around it that can make it, you know, shake or anything. And this is for all skin types, and basically what I do is I put a cotton swab all the way down and I pick up some of the sediment, and as you remove the cotton swab, you will get some of the actual liquid in it, which also helps kind of speed up the process of healing any pimples that you may have. So you take it, you just dab it on wherever you need to do, wherever you want. I have, you know, just a few here, and I did it last night, and they were actually kind of raised above my skin, so you can't really tell looking at me, you know, face to face. But if you turn to the side, or if I'm looking in the mirror, I can see kind of like a raised kind of bump, which is natural for a pimple. So I was like, oh my god, this is not happening. So I basically took this from underneath my sink, I put it on. I still have a little bit of redness from where it was at, but it's completely flat. Like, there's nothing there, and that was from last night to this morning. So it does really work. So again, just put a little bit on. When I was breaking, I've had this for a very long time, lasts a long time. When I had acne, you know, crazy, I had all these little light pink dots all over my face. It looked like I was breaking out from like this disease or something, because I had it everywhere, because I just really like the way it works. So, and again, I've used this a lot, and it has, you know, you get a lot of product and solution in there, so it'll last a really long time. So if you guys want me to do like an individual review for some products that I mentioned, I can. I wanted to do a review on the Mario Badescu drying lotion because it's a very good product and on my skincare regimen. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below the video. I hope this helps. If you have any questions about acne or anything like that, feel free to ask me. The reason why I did this video was because I had quite a few people go on my Formspring website and ask me, you know, some anonymous questions about how I get my skin to look so clear and kind of luminous, and I go on there and I answer those questions. And so basically I want to do a video kind of tying it in, just in case some of you don't go to my Formspring and ask me questions or read my answers, that I respond to other questions, which is okay if you don't. So, you know, now everybody knows, if you're watching, what I use. So I hope it was helpful. Again, if you have questions, leave them below the video, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.